When Nikon released the original Z9, they didn't just release a camera, they killed the mechanical shutter and changed the rules of the game. But it's 2026 now, and the landscape has shifted. Sony has pushed the limits of speed, and Canon has refined the art of the autofocus. The world has been waiting, whispering, and speculating. Finally, the silence is breaking. The Nikon Z9 II is no longer just a rumor, it is a reckoning. This is the flagship that was born out of a revolution. If you think the jump from the D6 to the Z9 was big, you aren't prepared for what happens when Nikon merges its legendary glass with the DNA of a Hollywood giant. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The Baby Red. This is the Nikon Z9 II, and it is here to reclaim the throne. The acquisition that changed everything. To understand the Z9 II, we have to talk about what happened behind closed doors at Nikon HQ. When Nikon acquired Red Digital Cinema, the industry shook. People thought it was just about patents. They were wrong. The Z9 II is the first flagship to truly breathe Red's color science and compression technology. Imagine having the soul of a multi-thousand-dollar Hollywood cinema camera inside a weather-sealed, rugged Nikon body. We aren't just talking about good video anymore. We are talking about internal Red code RAW. We're talking about 8.3K open-gate video at 60 frames per second, using the full 3:2 aspect ratio of the sensor. For the first time, a mirrorless camera is a legitimate A-cam for a film set. This isn't a photography camera that does video. This is a cinematic monster that happens to take world-class stills. The sensor, speed beyond global shutter. For months, the big debate was, will Nikon go with a global shutter to beat the Sony A1 II? The leaks are now telling a much more interesting story. Nikon has reportedly doubled down on their stacked CMOS technology, creating a sensor that is 3.5 times faster than the original Z9. Why does this matter? Because global shutters often come with a dynamic range tax. Nikon wasn't willing to pay it. Instead, they've achieved a readout speed so fast, we're talking 1/720th of a second sync speed, that the rolling shutter is effectively invisible. But here's the kicker, they've managed to drop the native ISO to 32. If you're a landscape or studio photographer, this is the medium format killer. The files coming out of this 46 megapixel beast have a depth and a medium format-like quality that simply shouldn't exist in a full-frame sensor. Predictive AI, the human intent engine. The original Z9's autofocus was sticky. The Z9 II's autofocus is prophetic. Powered by the new X8 processor, Nikon is introducing something called predictive intent tracking. Old AI systems track a bird or a car based on where it is. The Z9 II tracks based on where the subject is going. By analyzing skeletal structures and micro-movements, the camera can predict a tennis player's serve or a bird's takeoff before it happens. It doesn't just find the eye, it anticipates the blink. For sports and wildlife photographers in the US, this is the difference between a good shot and a once-in-a-lifetime cover shot. The autofocus points now cover nearly 100% of the sensor, and with the improved 3D tracking, once this camera locks on, the